the Year Conference for the 2025-2026 school year here at Overlook Full Spanish Immersion School. I am Dr. Marimar Santiago, and today we will be reflecting on our growth, leadership, and student achievement over the past year. Beginning of the year baseline data. Let's take a look at where we start with our mathematics baseline data at the beginning of the year. We had 12.5% of our students as emerging learners, 47.5% as developing learners, and 30% on track, and 10% on advanced. Our key concerns was 60% of the identified cohort entered below grade level expectations in mathematics. Instructional priorities. To address these challenges, we established 5 clear instructional priorities. This includes strengthening mathematics intervention system, increasing implementation consistency, building teacher capacity in dual language immersion instruction, increasing the use of scaffolding and differentiation instruction, and strengthening data-driven instructional decision making. Boy goals established. At the beginning of the year, I established 2 goals. First, based on the priorities, we established 2 main goals at the beginning of the year. Goal 1 was focused on strengthening instructional leadership system to reduce the percentage of students performing at the developing and emerging levels in math. And goal number 2 was focused on building teacher capacity in dual language immersion instruction through target professional development, scaffolding, and classroom coaching. Leadership actions, instructional leadership. To execute these goals, we implemented strategic leadership actions. In terms of instructional leadership, we established regular instructional walkthroughs, PLC data, analysis meetings, target feedback cycles, and robust progress monitoring system. The leadership actions, teacher support. For teacher support, we implemented collaborative planning instructors and provided professional development on scaffolding and differentiation. Additionally, the county instructional coach support was provided almost weekly alongside continuous classroom coaching and instructional conversations. Leadership actions, student support. We also established strong student support structure. These include small groups instruction, target interventions planning, creating explicit academic plans for identified students, and making data-driven instructional adjustment along the way. Mid-year reflection challenges. During the mid-year conference, I present few challenges that I was focusing in that moment. During our mid-year reflection, we identified several challenges. These included inconsistent implementation fidelity, teacher absences, competing operational priorities, and limited protected instructional time, and inconsistent use of Dreambox and our intervention systems. At the end of the year results, now we can see for my end of the year results for student growth measure. 100% of access students meet or exceed their growth targets, representing 8 out of the 8 students. The majority of the students demonstrated measurable growth in mathematics, and this growth was successfully achieved despite students requiring academic plans and target interventions. Goal attainment summary. In conclusion, our goal attainment reflects major progress for math growth, with strength intervention system, increased progress monitoring, and meet projected growth targets. For instructional leadership, our regular walkthrough PLC discussions and coaching cycles significantly increase instructional consistency across the board. Several key actions contribute to the growth we experienced this year. First, we strengthen our use of data-driven decisions making to identify students' needs and adjust instruction accordingly. We increase instructional coaching and classroom support, helping teachers implement more effective strategies. Our collaborative PLC structures allow students to analyze student data together and make instructional decisions based on evidence. We also improve our progress monitoring system, which help us identify students need additional support earlier. Finally, target small groups instruction provide students with the interventions necessary to accelerate growth and close learning gaps. Lesson learned and next steps. This year reinforced several important lessons. Consistency matters. When instructional expectation, progress monitoring, and teacher support system are implemented consistently, student outcome improve. Moving forward, my focus will be on strengthening implementation fidelity across all classrooms, increasing accountability system to ensure instructional consistency, protecting interventions time for students who need additional support, and continuing to build teacher capacity in dual language instruction. These next steps will be help us sustain our progress and continue moving student achievement in the right direction. My reflection. As I reflect on this school year, I am proud of the progress of our school community has made. While challenges remained, we strengthened instructional system increased, collaboration among staff, and maintained a strong focus on student learning. This year reminded me that meaningful improvement takes time, persistency, and collective effort. Through the collaboration, coaching, data analysis, and share a commitment to our students, we build a stronger foundation for continued success. I remain committed to supporting teachers, strengthening instruction, and ensuring that every student receives the opportunities and support needed to success. Thank you for your time and for the opportunity to reflect on this year's work. I am grateful for the support provided throughout the year and proud of the dedication demonstrated by our staff, students, and families. As we look ahead 26-27 school year, I remain committed to building on our success, addressing our challenges, and continuing the work of improving outcomes for every student at Overlook Full Spanish Immersion School. Thank you.